Hi, the climbing hangar is opening a new centre in Edinburgh, and a few of us are going over there for a VIP view before it opens to the public tomorrow. Come along with us. Let's do this. In the UK, the climbing hangar has centres in Exeter, Reading, Sheffield, Plymouth, London, 2 in Liverpool and 1 in Swansea. So 8 locations with all but 1 in England, up till now. I've been excitedly waiting for one of them to open up in Scotland, and now they have, with a new climbing gym in Edinburgh. Myself and a few friends signed up to be able to get access to the centre before it opens to the general public, and I thought you might like to come along with us. It's about an hour's drive from Glasgow, and here we are. Well, we're here. We're in the cafe. Rose and Megan there, just waiting for Kate to arrive. Really impressive cafe area. Climbing through there, we'll be going there after coffee. So let's take a tour. On the left, there's quite a lot of what they describe as beginner walls. Some nice easy stuff for people to learn on. And then a long wall with the angles getting progressively more interesting. We'll see more of this climb in a minute. Some really nice angles, and it looks fantastic, obviously. A nice kilter board, and I think that's a moon board as well. Campus boards and a nice gym area. Here we see the cave. I stayed away from that on this trip. And then down the other side, more angles, some really fantastic holds. Hello, Kate. And then this huge overhang, which again I stayed away from, finishing up with some lockers. The way they do the grading is interesting in that it's all just based on colours. So let's climb. What I'm going to do in this vlog is just show you some of the climbs we climbed. This is my first climb in the climbing hangar, a nice easy warm-up. The one thing I noticed instantly was how rough the holds are. Megan choosing a green, which is one up from the greys that I was doing. Kate also working up a green. They also had these interesting routes, each one a different technique for you to practice, and there are QR codes taking you to videos showing you what each technique was. Kate obviously very excited. This one was kind of sideward dyno. Rose working her way up the blues, which are about just below middle of the grades. And Mark's idea of warming up, I think this was his second or third climb, is a bit more advanced than ours. A very spectacular climb this is. No, not quite. I'm not sure if he went back and completed that. I'd moved up to the oranges, which were the third grade up. Again, I wasn't really feeling particularly well on this day. I was tired and sore, so I didn't really climb much. But since I was planning to come quite a few times in the 6 weeks we've got the membership for, I wasn't that bothered. This blue one was foxing Megan for a while. She couldn't quite figure out how to get this move, and the finish was also foxing her, but after 2 or 3 attempts, trying some different beta, she managed it okay. I really love this huge orange hold that I'm standing on here. Kind of wish it had been used somehow for hands. A lot of different shapes, a lot of different textures on it. And then here we see Mark doing what Mark does best. I think he struggled to find the right position to be in for the top hold, but he got there eventually. Nice one. And then I tried an overhanging blue. Nothing too technically difficult. And as ever on video, it doesn't quite show how overhangy it was, so it was only physically tough. This massive big Pac-Man climb was interesting. Kate made light work of it. When Rose tried this climb, she actually had to crawl up the bottom one. She wasn't tall enough to reach the top half until halfway up. Nice climb. And then Mark was delighted with this climb because of the finish. That top hold is about the size of him, and he'll have a little seat. Now that's a thumbnail. This was probably my favourite climb of the day. I don't normally like this type of hold. I'm not great at pinches, but they were quite big. And a heel hook. Very, very rarely see me do a heel hook. Unfortunately, where I'm standing just now, Kate slipped from, fortunately not hurting herself too badly. Fist bumps. And this was the climb that basically finished Megan off. Probably the steepest overhang outside the cave. And these holds, although they were big, Megan was saying they were slightly curved in the top, making them quite hard to hold. So she was really, really pushing here. Unfortunately, neither of us thought through the fact that she's not really supposed to be jumping off because she's got a sore knee. So once she got up here, she realised she was going to have to climb back down. And now some dyno practice. Kate and Megan finding this one easily eventually. And then of course, little dance from Megan. And Mark was going for the top, but didn't quite get it. I'm sure with enough time and enough attempts, he would. So climbing session finished and we're having some cake and coffees. Good centre, really enjoyed it. Fingers are really sore because the holds are so new and are like sandpaper. Megan, how did you find it?
My fingers are really sore.
But
It's a great centre, however, the holds are really sore.
pathetic look. Rose?
Yeah, really good, great centre and great cake as well, but lovely climbs, lots of different styles of holds.
10 out of 10 would
10
recommend?
Out of 10. Yeah, would recommend actually.
#1 climber in Scotland? That's all you're ever going to get called now in
Yeah,
these
no,
videos?
that's fine.
Oh, you're still eating?
That becomes my nickname. No, it was really fun. There's some really, really big, expensive, fun volumes to climb on. The hard stuff was very hard. So, yeah, plenty for me to play on, isn't there? That's for sure.
Cool. So, Kate, did you enjoy your climb? What do you think?
Really enjoyed it, lots of fun, lots of weird different holds.
Cool. Would come again?
Will come again.
Unfortunately, that's not how the day ended. When we came out, my car wouldn't start. So, frantic Googling, and eventually I realised I was going to have to call the AA. Didn't have to wait long. 45 minutes later, car was fixed, heading back home. Thanks for joining us. Such a great day. I strongly recommend the climbing hangar in Edinburgh. Come along, see what you think.